This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Secrets of Strixhaven products, Marvel superhero products, or find a vast number of other great items on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. Just look in the description or comment section below for direct links to their site. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena stream. We're going to be drafting some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today. And our last stream, we did some Cube. Not a great deck. I mean, maybe we'll do Cube again before it goes away at some point, maybe next week. We did a Turtles draft the other day. It went okay, so we'll see how this one goes. If you haven't tuned in a bit, I have been having some issues getting the finance video out on time. Basically just a lot of family stuff going on, so I apologize for that. We'll see how next week goes. I don't know if I'll be able to do one next week, but it's on the radar. We'll try to get everything resolved. I thought in the meantime I would stream, but unfortunately I've had computer issues and I think I need to get a new computer. So instead we're doing kind of the recorded gameplay video. But anyway, thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoy the gameplay and you get something out of it, at least in the meantime, instead of just kind of not putting any content out there. And quickly before we get started, though, I do want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons, and that is Thomas Wright. Thomas, thank you for all your support on Patreon, your long-term support. I really, really, really appreciate it, truly. So thank you, Thomas. Thank you for that support. And now, without any further ado, let's head over to Arena. Our deck went 4-3 last time we did a Premier draft, and it was an okay deck. It was actually decent, but it didn't have any big high-end stuff. It was missing the mythic rare bombs, and if you don't have that in this format, you're in for some trouble, because that's what's going to usually beat you. We're lucky, though, to get 4 wins without that, just by playing some sneak. A lot of times going first helped when we went first. With that deck, that will be the case a lot of the time. So we'll see what we get this week here, this time around. We start off with a very good rare in white, so I believe we'll be taking that. Here's another rare. This is also very good for different reasons, obviously. I think this is a little better than this one. This will get you there if you want to ramp, if you want to go maybe everything pizza, something like that. But as a first pick, you can even sneak with that, which is kind of nice. But green, if you're doing maybe some green black and then has some sneak in there, that's the thing. Now in this pack, we are passing some decent white. We'll probably wheel something in white, so I think we're gonna go with this and just see where this takes us. Now, Chrome Dome, other artifacts and artifact creatures you control get +1/+0, and you can create a token. So that is haste, but that's all right, definitely. April's great. If we wanted to go into perhaps red, Jitte is good. This is awesome. So awesome removal, one of the more premium removals. But do we want to try to take that and see where we go? I hate to pass the April, though. I hate to pass both these cards, actually. They're both a couple of the stronger commons in the set. So if we want to say maybe we'll go sneak again. I know we did that last time, so I want to do something a little different, but this is good. I don't want to, and we're not going to wheel that April, and it might be smarter to take the April in some ways, because then you have a situation where people you're passing to might stay out of white, and but we took this instead. Now we got another one of these. We also have another piece of premium removal here with Dimensional Exile, which is a uncommon. I think I might take that this time. So we're kind of doing well with removal early on here. There's also Stomp by the Foot, which is good. Another one of these, which is amazing. If we were to go into green, Tenderize is great. Yeah. So, and we might also be able to wheel like maybe that. Well, maybe that. We'll see. So there you go. Dimensional Exile it is. Last Ronin Technique. This is actually pretty good. Now, it's better in some decks than others. Let's see what else is here, though. There's a Pain 101. That's good. I think we're going to take this, though. It is a sneak card. It lets you kind of almost like double sneak sometimes, you know, like sneak that in and sneak something else in. Make your moves good. This would be good. This isn't great for the sneak deck, but this is actually. This is, again, it's removal. Like we're kind of like tight on removal here, but let me take that. Maybe that can send some signals if we take cards like that in the first pack. This is okay. I don't love it. This is okay too. Well, it's better than okay. It's actually pretty good, but like in this type of deck, it's probably not as exciting, but I might still take it here. This is nice, like removal kind of backup, but I feel like our removal is just fine. And we're not doing an artifact thing right now. A couple of Jittes in this pack. Wow. Okay. Skateboard is good, especially if we do end up going sneak. That's very good to have. So we will take that. Tunnel Rats are okay. I don't love them. I mean, Escape Tunnel can be alright. Maybe I'm just going to take Escape Tunnel here. I don't know if our deck's going to really want it, but it could. And, you know, so much for our colors, huh? Sure. This is all right, especially since we did pick up the token generation creature. Maybe that's actually better in our deck than normally it would be. Looks like red's open, if you're into that. This did wheel. Okay. Pain of 101 also wheeled, which maybe is a signal of good things to come. All right, another Chrome Dome. This is good, but it's not the best for our colors. It's a little bit. It's good if you're in green black. Wow, I don't know. There's an Eastwind Avatar. It's not a lot of good stuff here for us. We could take that. I think we're just getting the Eastwind Avatar here. That's like fine. That's not super exciting. We do need some sneak stuff, and as I say that, I mean, here's Splinter. That's a good one. That's good removal, but again, I think we're all right now on removal. We'll have more opportunities to pick more up. But yeah, there's not a lot here for us either, so let's take Splinter. This is actually pretty good because it's cheap, evasive, and would work well with other sneak. But there's also an April here, and I do think we want that right now. Both are really good, though, for what we're trying to do. But I think we really need to get an April O'Neil in there. Man, our black is not great. I mean, obviously, we were cut off pretty bad in pack 1. We'll have to see if we can get some in pack 2. If not, I don't know. We're kind of in trouble. It's getting kind of late in the draft now. We need some good sneak targets, actual sneak cards. We have a lot of evasive stuff. We have a lot of removal, but now we need to sneak stuff in. You know, a big rare would help too, obviously. That's what we were lacking the last time we drafted Turtles. So, it is what it is, right? We'll see what we get here. There's another one of those, which again, I mean, pulling those sends signals. It doesn't hurt, though, at this point, probably to have a Squirrelinoids. I don't know. I mean, this... Could that wheel? I mean, we're only in pack 2. I mean, I think... And there's also a foot. We also need stuff like this. I'm going to take this time around. And kind of hope maybe the easier to get stuff will start coming our way. I could take a Pain 101 here. So we haven't taken one of those yet. There's another one. There's also a Grounded for Life, which is good. Wow, we're stacked on removal. We really don't need any more at this point. I mean, unless we want to upgrade our removal. I'd take one of these. Again, this is not thrilling, though. This is just all, like, support cards for your deck. Legendary Creatures. That's probably not good enough. April's good, though. We will take that. I don't like to get too crazy on Legendary Creatures, but 2 Aprils I'm all right with. And just like that, we have nothing here. I mean, we got another kitty. It's a 2-drop. We're taking another kitty. We're going to take one of these. I don't love this card either, but we already got 2 kitties. Yeah, stop at a foot, but again, it's more removal. As negate, sure, whatever. Okay, pack 3 really needs to be good for us. Fortunately, we didn't wheel anything that would have been helpful. Good rare, green. We need something here. Wow, we didn't. Oh, man, this hurts. We did not open anything here that we really need at this juncture in the game. Like, this is a thing. But wow, what a terrible first pick. Action news. I mean, here's something that we can sneak in. So we're going to take this. There's also Leonardo. These are both actually pretty good. Might take Leo actually here. We'll take this Foot Ninjas. This is the type of thing we need. It's looking a little too much like our deck from the other day, I'm afraid. We have 2 pieces of really strong removal here. Actually 3. There's also this. This takes care of an enchantment as well, which we might want that. Kind of an upgrade to our removal. There's also the tutor card there, but here, this is okay. This is something we probably would like to have. We never did get that big rare. We're kind of in the same circumstance we were in the last time we drafted a similar deck. So we got a land here. I'll take that for sure. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Yeah, not getting much. I think our deck is serviceable. The removal's strong enough. You know, we got no Orokosakis though. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, this is not as good as our deck we had the other day. Unfortunately, we just got cut off too hard in black. It seems like in both directions. You know, we could have pivoted out of that. I guess we could have early on if we just took the April and maybe tried to go red, white. Not the best though either. Like, just my experience with red white hasn't been fantastic. But I've been beat by it at times, so you know. If it's open, it's open, right? Yeah, this is a rough one. But we'll see. We'll try to squeeze some wins out, you know? I mean, we just don't need this at this point. I'll take the Tunnel Rats. Yeah. Yep. Creature in our color, anyway. Don't know if we play that or not. It's a good creature in certain decks. But, yeah, I haven't been super impressed. So I have gotten Bebop and Rocksteady out at the same time, and that's good. But a lot of times, it might not be good enough. I mean, it's just too fragile of a combo. 17 creatures. Let's just see what we have here now. We only have to make 5 cuts. And I think our curve's pretty low, so one of those cuts can be a land. Oh, I also take 2. Alright. Take 3. Oh my gosh, I can't type today. What is up with me? Alright. Okay. Let's see what here is just not good. Okay, that's fantastic. I like to have one of those. Be nice to have one of these, but we do have a lot of premium removals. So I want to keep one of those. I want to keep that. Probably keep those. I'll probably drop that, actually, which is weird because that's strong. I usually don't cut a card like that, but I might also cut this. Because now for removal, we have the Pain 101, even though it's a little circumstantial. We have the Shredder's Technique. We got 2 of these. We got 1 of these. So that is probably pretty good. And yeah, again, we can drop a land here. I don't even know if I want to use Escape Tunnel. I don't don't think so. I think it will just slow us down. We don't want to be too slow with this deck. It would be nice in a pinch, but like I don't think it's enough. Like you play it, you get something by, you sneak that in, you do 5. Maybe if the board's gummed up, that's good enough from time to time, but that seems a little situational. So, so that being said, let me drop. Gosh, yeah, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. I'm gonna drop 1 swap. All right. And then at that point, what actually sneaks in? This, that. I mean, we got these for card draw. They're not great though, because it's not like we have a ton of tokens to pay, but we got like that. This is like not even that great in our deck. Like, this is not great. Because we're not playing... Well, I mean, Disappear, I guess, does play well with Sneak. So, maybe that's fine. It is a flyer, too, I guess. If we want to cut 2 more cards, there's plenty here we could cut. We could even cut this. Like, it's not what we're doing. It's okay, though. Especially with our removal, it might be okay. I don't want to cut too many creatures because we're already down to 17. We don't have a lot. A couple of these are a little bit like, but you want to make sure you hit your 2 drops. I think I want to play all this stuff. I also have this for token creation too, so I guess 2 kitties is fine. I'll run 2 Aprils, even though that can get awkward at times. This is going to be 2 white on color for us. It's the only thing that's 2 of any well other than that. And I guess if we want to sneak that in. Try to think if we want to just go ahead and I could go down to 1 kitty. 2 kitties doesn't do much for us, just slows us down a little bit. Like, you want it for the card draw possibility, but then we only have to cut 1 more thing. If this was any other legendary creature, I'd probably just cut it, go down to 1, but because it's April, that 2-drop April, I'm going to keep that. I mean, we could drop this, or we could just drop that. Or we could drop this flyer. Scry's good, but you're probably getting, if you're lucky, 1 or 2 activations probably the whole time we play. So I don't think it's worth playing that card for that. Okay, let's go. See what happens here. Now again, I feel like this deck's a little bit middle of the road. It has it's got a few decent things. I don't think it's as good as the sneak deck we played last time we drafted this one. It's close though. It's very similar. And it just doesn't have that big like bomb. Doesn't have that big like card you need to. I know I think I passed one of the demonic tutor sneaks. Splinter's technique, I think that is, but it would have been okay in this to be able to fetch up our enchantment removal if we needed it. But I was a little more concerned with getting creatures at that point in the draft. Okay, so not a great hand to start with, but we do have plays. I mean, we have this. We can even sneak that. We can get that out. So, like, even though this is a little tight on mana, we just got to hope to draw some, but I think we got enough plays to go with this. Unfortunately, we're not going first, but we are seeing another card, so considering the land is a little tight, that's not the end of the world. We never got any Swirl Noids either, so like there's a lot of pieces that are missing here. Little Simic action, huh? Kidding. Alright, we did draw land, which is nice. I might start off. This has menace. Let's start off with this. Although, I don't know. Probably better to actually have that in play already. Let's start off with this. Because then ultimately what we might be able to pull off is sneaking by. If we can get Shredder out with Last Ronin, that would actually only cost 3. In theory. Yeah. Definitely don't want that hitting us. Okay. So we could sneak. Of course, everything would be tapped then, and then we get hit by, yeah, that's true. Then we would get hit by April, and I don't know if that's where I want to be right now. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe back off the pedal a little bit here. And just say, let's do this. Let's get a decent blocker out there. So we don't have to worry about that April. I just don't want to give our opponent cards, especially this juncture in the game. What if we don't have to? Because we got a decent hand. We can even run this out now if we need to do it. 3/5. I mean, that's a sizable creature. Let's just get rid of that before that gets worse, because they can put counters on that. We don't need to go down that route. Could still attack and then have a blocker up for April. Although it wouldn't really get us anywhere. They could block here, they could block there, you know, so not worth it. I feel like if our deck is going to win, it needs to get some damage across early. And this board's been kind of gummed up. They'll see a card off that. Calbago. Pull the land. Well, it's like getting, well, kind of like getting the card. A little bit of selection. Alright. Nothing can really get by here, which is super awkward. But we do have plays. Let's run this out so we can scry. Okay, well, we want this removal for sure. And I think the flyer will also be good. So let's just keep those on top. I'm going to run this out too, so April becomes a 3/3. And we'll just kind of hold for the moment. A lot of high toughness creatures over there that are kind of holding us at bay. I mean, these two can joint block April. Okay. They got Donatello. Yeah, Donatello could be annoying. That's a big enough swing. We don't want to attack with absolutely everything. Could hold Splinter back, I guess. But I do want to try to disrupt what they're doing here. We can make something indestructible See what they do. Mm-hmm. Pick up that. Fortunately, we don't have the white to replay it, which is super awkward. But actually, we haven't played a land yet this turn, so we're some damage. We'll hold on to the last round in for now. And yeah, we're good. We got blockers. We did a little damage. They're probably going to want to play Donnie here. I really don't have a great answer to that. That's okay. They'll be able to gain some life and some cards like not really card draw, but they get to, it replaces itself. That's not too bad. I think we're actually... So they're effectively at 6. Sure. Yeah, all right. They throw in the towel. But I think we had it anyway. They were at 6. I don't know if we could have beat them this... Could we beat them this turn? They had... And if they hadn't tapped that, they would have had 4 blockers. I mean, I don't know what we would have drawn, but yeah, we did good. So, yeah, I think that was well played. I think we were smart to hold back early, even though you really want to get that early damage in. And we just kind of let things accumulate. The turtle tokens helped us. Everything kind of came together there. So, and we were on the draw. So there you go. We have a chance here, maybe stringing together some wins. Hopefully, we'll see. I think I said last time we played, I actually am very surprised how much I've enjoyed this format. I thought it was going to be bad because it was a smaller set. And there are issues with it being a smaller set. It feels repetitive. I mean, like, we're playing a deck very similar to the one we played the other day, right? There's only so many decks, and only so many cards you're going to see. This is a good start. We are on the draw again, though. Well, I should say it's an okay start. It's not a great start, but I think it's keepable. If we can find a way to sneak this in, sure, right? Okay, now that makes it a little better. But anyway, see what they're doing. Island. But yeah, like, you only see so many decks, right? There's 5 truly supported color combinations. Cool, but rude. We can actually answer that, which is sort of nice. Not this turn, but someday. Maybe they can pay into it first. Pay 2 for that. It's going to slow us down to do it, though. But I know you want it to. Yeah. 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 See ya. Now we gotta draw land, though. That's the trick. That's the trick. But yeah, being a small set, I don't think... Okay. We did draw land. I don't think that's kind of the end of the world. Do I want to deal with Raphael here now? Probably, because we also have this. We have removal burning a hole in our pocket. Let's do it. But yeah, Spider-Man was a small set, but I think Spider-Man was just a bad set. You know, I think the design was just bad. This, for a small set, I think is designed well. You have your problems, like I said, with the repetitiveness. But, oh, okay, interesting. Could play. Don't have a 2-drop. I could play this and hold back in 101, which actually is really good. We get to scry twice, double scry twice. We're gonna get rid of that. I'll keep that on top, since I think we're gonna have the opportunity to scry another card. They could have removal too. They could just take April out right now, potentially. This may force their hand to do that. Still can't play that. Yeah, we're just kind of falling behind here. That's an instant. This says trample, though. Can't do both. Maybe we play that as an instant. Yeah, let's try that. We're going to take more damage, though. I mean, I'm going to have to block. Probably do a counter. Yeah. I have to double block here. I'm not going to bother blocking to save 1 damage. tight on land, too. Yeah, everything we're doing is just too slow right now. I could kill that, but then we're still taking like another 4 or 5. I mean, we could double block the trample creature. Probably have to do that, but again, I figured something was coming. Yeah. Sure. So that can, I can do that. Now we're in trouble. Now we're just chumping. Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I think they got us. Could have used another land, but at least the 5/5 would have presented some sort of obstacle. Yeah. Oh well. I guess I could have played this card. Could have played this card and then killed. Well, yeah, we still need though. All right. GG's. Yeah, we just couldn't catch up. I mean, their deck just curved out fast, and we got stuck on 5 lands. We needed one more. If we could have played 2 spells a turn, or got the 5/5 out, that maybe it would have been different. But I did scry 1 land away. And I don't think that was the wrong thing to do at that point in the game, but we just didn't hit any more land. That was that. And we saw quite a few cards after that point. So, it is what it is. So we're 1-1 on that one. Being on the draw with this deck's hard. We did pull out that first victory, but being on the draw is a little hard. If we had a few high-end things to get us by in a late game or board stall, that'd be one thing. We just don't have that. Like if we had the shark that could destroy 3 things, like, yeah, that'd be the type of rare that could carry you into the late game. We don't have that. This is all right. We'll keep. Again, we are on the draw. And it looks like we're playing a similar deck. Lee? Of course, we drew our second April. Which, I mean, with April, worst case scenario, yeah, so. Yeah. Ooh. An explosive start with this deck. So this is, I don't think there's any way we catch up here, unfortunately. It's just the nature. You have a good sneak deck going first, it's probably winning 90% of the time. I'm just going to bottom both those lands. Because we're going to hit more lands. or we won't, because like last game we did not. I mean, I could just block and get rid of this. It's probably not wrong. We have another April. We can't play really. And if we play another April, we strike. Man. Okay. I might play this out just as a blocker at this point. I mean, they haven't hit any big sneak targets yet, or they would have run them out. Scry in. Probably really prefer swamp at this point, but yeah, Yeah, at some point, an extra planes isn't helping. Can't really get by with anything here. Let's stop these nonsense. I mean, barring they attack with both of these to try to sneak something in, at least we kind of stop them for the time being. Can't even sneak that in for 5 at this point. Can play Bebop though. It's sizable. Or no, I can't. I'm short 1 for that too. That's 5. So we can't do that either. We could play this, but I would say why? We'll hold that back. Let's do this. Let's play this. I'm gonna hold Leo back too. We'll just wait. I realize I scryed away 3 lands, but 1 was a swamp. We gotta start hitting stuff here. We got a million removal spells. We got... I mean, I can eat my... Tunnel Rats hard if I have to. Well, there, finally. They can't block everything. Things will get +2, but not a toughness boost. They don't have a lot of toughness. This says flying. They can kill April. Actually, they can't kill April. They give April indestructible, can they? Yep. Right, bounce April. So we can scry again. All right. That's that worked. So we are 2-1. Oh, that person was a ranked mythic too. I didn't realize that till now. They were ranked 284. Weird that we got matched with them because I'm still at gold. I haven't played much since the reset. We were at silver the other day. Which I don't remember last time I was at silver, but I must have gone down to silver because I was platinum when I stopped. I don't play this that much. Like I didn't play enough to get up to diamond last season, but I know I was platinum. I don't know what level. All right. Let's go. Let's go. 2-1. I like this deck. It's fun. Like I said, it's missing some elements, and that will catch us. That will catch up to us, no doubt. But having some fun games. All right, pretty good start. And we are going first. We want to draw something that we can sneak in, maybe other than the last Ronin, or if we quickly drew Shredder, perhaps that would do it. But this is a start of sorts. Okay. If I want to be hyper aggressive, I could get rid of that. We have to sneak to play that as an instant. We could just do this, and we still have this in our back pocket and this. It's probably not the worst thing to do. I don't like to burn removable. But considering we're trying to break through with some early damage here, and we don't have a ton other than removal in our hands, we might as well not sit there and let the game get away from us. So, that's interesting. Because we get one more land. We attack in with all this and Leonardo. Seems good. We're not going to let them keep that. Since it looks like they're stuck on land. Oh, no, they're not. But still. They're still not keeping it. So we didn't get our land, but we got this. Just kind of primes us. They're down to 8. Drawing a land would go a long way. Sure, Stockman. We need a land. Actually, I didn't already have 5 now. It's Dimensional Exile, top of the card. Mm-hmm. That's quick. All right, 3-1. But that's what the sneak deck can do on the play. Like I said, we didn't have to worry about the long game and getting into bomb territory. So I think if this deck's going to win, that's going to be how it's going to have to win. Which is fine. Let's go. Come on, Arena. There you go. Yeah, decent start. I think we can work with this. Shredder's technique is great. I wouldn't want to waste this. It's our only removal spell in our hand to start. We are on the draw again, though. I don't want to waste this on a creature if I can avoid it. I want to hold that for the terrible saga that will show up. Because, you know. Because, come on, we both played this. We've all played this game before. Right? We know how this goes. The terrible saga. Probably cool but rude, since there's mountains. Probably cool but rude. We're just going to start with a little menace splinter action. They could kill it with the 3 damage spell. I only played cycled. I kind of thought that was getting bolted. Forget the name of that spell, but I kind of thought that was about to happen. Now it will probably happen. No. All right. So nothing for us to really play. So kind of awkward. Okay, there's a grounded for life. We could pain 1/1 this though. If it's important enough to us, it might be. Especially if we hit Ronin or April's. It might be important enough. And we do have plays the next couple turns with these fun avatars, so like, yeah, I'm on board with that. If they want to get rid of it, they're gonna have to use another removal spell. So, Rock Soul. No artifact to destroy. This will get rid of the Rock Soldiers, actually. And do a little damage if we want to just do that now. -3. -3. Get in there. 4. And that's a big chunk of damage for our deck to hit early on. Oh, interesting. Okay. Starting to feel like they haven't played enchantment yet. I think this turn, though, we just get this online. Kind of slow roll a little bit here. Hang on to our technique for something worse. We got another one of these coming. We got the skateboard if we want to do something a little more explosive. That might be something worse. Yeah, I do think that truly is there something worse. Let's do this. I'm gonna attack, see if they want to chump. If I don't, I could sneak and replay it. Or I could still just play this and play the April. That's probably what we're gonna do. Sure. Okay. You know what? You got it. Let's get rid of Hobbs. Let's scry. Yeah, I'll keep that. Again, if we hit the spirit tokens, that could be decent. It gets a little ugly. Could do a lot of damage, but it's not really enough. This doesn't have trample, but it can make those things. Let's do this. Let's play this out. If this attacks, we could double block. Oh, okay. Hit the flyer, sure. It's actually not the worst thing for us. They're at 12, or actually, you know, they could be at more than that, 15. Uh-huh. Sure. Probably to kill that. We're still going to be taking 5 from that. I mean, I could block with Splinter, but then we got truly nothing left. I don't think we want to do that. Because we want to be able to maybe double block that next turn. Yeah, this is, we can't play both of these, but they're both good blockers. I think we're just going to run this one out. Opponents got 2 cards. I mean, it just depends on what they got here. If they can blow up our 3/5, that's not good. If they can't, I think things are relatively stable. We have more good removal in the deck. Got another April too, so well, we're stuck. I don't know, doing 2 damage to ourselves at this juncture is pretty risky. We probably just need to hold that to see if we can get our opponent down to 2. And the best way to do that is to probably do this. But we're a long ways away from that, so I don't know. We'll hang on to this. I mean, if we could gain life, we do have, what, 1 pizza in our deck? Mm-hmm. Okay. This kind of puts us both back to where we were. I can make them discard. I mean, that's another use for this. There's a light. That would put us down to 4. We're just a long ways away from winning the game. 2 cards could help you. I'm going to assume their last card is nothing great. But it could be a removal spell. If it is, we're in trouble. If we go down to 4, they could attack with everything. If they can play something, bump this trample creature up and just attack with everything, they could kill us. So that's probably not the play. As much as I want to draw those 2 cards pretty badly, I probably should just have them dump that last card. It might be nothing, but let's make them play off the top of their deck. What was it? Oh, it was not nothing. It was far from nothing. That would have beat us. Of course, they needed 1 more white, huh? Yeah, that was why that was stuck in their hand. Looks like they drew something. They're looking at all their cards. I mean, if they can get wing, what is this called? Wing nut. They could give everything +1/+0. Probably could beat us. even without taking the 2 damage that I was thinking about taking. Yeah, kind of stuck. I don't know if they would have held on to a land if it wasn't a plains. If it's a plains, I think they play it probably. They don't have a ton of land, so I feel like they're drawing something. And we're holding that too. Now we're drawing lands. I might get flooded out here. They have, what, only 5 lands? Do they scry anyway or anything? Or another land? Oh. They just haven't hit lands. Now they got 6. That would have been game for us if we didn't get rid of that. So I guess that was the right move. We got 9 lands. Did we scry anyway? I think 1, right? Was that this game? Yeah, 1. So that would have been 7 lands. I think we're in trouble now. They hit a creature. Alright. What's happening? Yeah, they got us. Okay. Good beats. We just stalled out. Hit too many lands. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. No way out of it. Alright. Alright. So we are what now? I already forgot. Are we 2-2? Or 3-2? Three and 2. All right. Let's go again. So I guess worst case scenario, this is a 3-3 deck, which kind of felt like a 3-3 or 4-3 deck to me. Like for it to be a 4-3 deck. We'll see. We'll see. If we could have hit, and if we could just hit a removal spell. Should say another removal spell. We did use a couple. It's not like there were none, you know. All right. Yeah, we go first. Good keep here. I could play this now, because we can always maybe interact later. Get some of this early damage in right now. Let's try. Yes. Yes and yes, but the lack of land is concerning. We have plays. We want to get to this avatar. We want that. We don't want to lose that anchovy pizza. I think we're probably scrying away the avatar to keep the pizza and hope for the best. Shenanigans. All right. Well, we're kind of like, well, we're spinning our wheels a little bit. We have nice board state here, but nothing's really happened. We've expended a bunch of cards, and they haven't really done much of anything. Played their lands, lost an action news crew. So we're a ways away from this being where we want to be. Yeah, they got rid of that so wisely. That kind of had to go. We hit another one of these, yay, for our side. But right now, if we don't hit lands, this is going to be a quick trip. Yeah. We do have the skateboard. I mean, we could... He is... okay. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. That was bold. Bold move. I like it. They have 2 cards left, and they have a lot they got to deal with here. And we can play out our... Yup. Also gotta be careful not to grow things to the point where April gets by. They're kind of close. I just take this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they got something there. It'd be bad for us if it was a... Oh, yeah, all right. Got there. So 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. I mean, that was our deck being explosive, right? Like just getting big damage and quick. That's how it wins. It's a game if we didn't get those early turns, if those didn't work our way, we don't win that game because it was getting out of control and we didn't have a way to reel that in. So let's see. Can we beat the previous sneak deck where we went 4-3? Let's find out. Probably just depends on the matchup and if we're on the draw or not. If we're on the play, I like our chances whenever we're on the play. If we're on the draw, we're probably going to have to do a little work and get a little lucky. Just thinking about a matchup here. Just thinking. Leonardo. They're Turtles fans. This is not a great hand for us, but we are going first. I do think it's keepable. If we flood into lands, we actually have some bigger plays, not what we're used to in this deck, but, you know, or maybe we can draw into some smaller plays and still be okay. We'll see in a second. You know, this isn't the start we had last game. We can play this. Then we can kind of curve here with just what we have in our hand. Frog Butler. So, without a way to get rid of the Frog Butler, though, this could get awkward quickly. Well, there's a way to get rid of the Frog Butler. I think it's definitely worth doing to keep them from getting access to that mana. Not to mention the whole Death Touch, Reach Death Touch nonsense that that card does. Looks like they're probably a pizza deck. Everything pizza deck. Are they a good everything pizza deck? That's the question. I mean, they're getting their colors just fine. We want to start dealing damage. I mean, do I put this out first? Or doesn't it matter? I might put this out first. They also could burn. They might see this and panic and burn a removal spell on it. And if they do, that's better than them getting rid of our East Wind Avatar. So I think that's probably the way to go. They didn't have to burn a removal, but they got this. It's a thing. This gives us an option as well. Although this could have blocked that, I suppose, but that's okay. I'm not going to offer a trade there, and I'm not going to play my skateboard yet. They got a lot of cards in hands. I kind of want them to play out some removal or do something. There's their everything pizza. We don't really have a way to deal with an artifact, I don't believe, do we? Some pretty rough mill there for them. But they can get this back. Okay. Probably gonna have to get rid of that. We've fallen behind pretty quickly here. This is 1, this would be 3. I do want to get rid of their hand. So I think this is what we're going to do here. Yikes. Yeah, they had it all. And now, yeah. Okay, I don't think we're winning this one. Our only way to get rid of that we just used. We didn't have any other removal available to deal with the situation at hand, huh? Yep. Big blocker, but it doesn't really help us. But a couple small things could. I'm going to play this out. Play this. Do you think we're kind of behind, though, at this point with this deck? Especially once, I mean, it's only a matter of time before everything pizza goes off. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they're one short. Oh, no. It only costs 2. They have one of each color here, so yeah. Okay. Well, that is what it is, huh? See that frag? There ain't one. I mean, we can sort of stabilize here with a large creature. That's not great. Yeah, I was gonna say they gotta have some removal now, right? I mean, they bent how many cards in just one removal spell and all that. All that was creatures. Of course, they did have ways to search lands, you know. So like, yeah. Well, looks like we're gonna do 4-3 twice with sneak attacks. Last 2 times we played turtles. Yeah, that's game. So, oh well. Fun little deck, though. I did enjoy it. It needed to win quickly, and it needed to, you know, that hand, we were on the play, right? Or I don't remember now if we were on the play. I think we were, but we just couldn't capitalize because we didn't have any plays until turn 3. So, yeah. Is what it is with that one. Would it have been wrong maybe to just mulligan that hand and hope for something a little faster? Like I said, that could have gone either way. Because if we drew into too many lands, we did have plays. And we actually did play those cards relatively quickly. And if we drew into some small threats, then wonderful. We didn't do that, you know, so, yeah, we could have mulliganed and had a similar hand, right? So, or no land or whatever. So, you know, is what it is. Or we could have hit an explosive hand that could have gotten them down to, you know, 8 life by turn 3, you know, so is what it is. Cool. So at least we got almost all our gems back from that excursion. It's always nice. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching today. Like I said at the top of the video, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do the finance videos again. They just take a lot of time, and right now I have a lot going on that I have to take care of. So we'll see. Next week I'll see how it goes, and if that, maybe the week after. So hopefully things will straighten out. In the meantime, though, I don't want to disappear on you. I'll probably just do some gameplay videos. If I can get, I'm going to try to get streaming to work again before I totally give up on the computer. Maybe try a different encoder, perhaps. I've been using OBS, but I don't know why. It's just it used to work fine, but same computers, even better computers, connection's fine. It's just the encoder's getting overloaded. The computer just can't seem to run everything at once, and I'm not sure why that's happening now. So something's weird, but I'll try to figure it out again. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a great week. Definitely, no matter what, I'll have a video next weekend. Maybe a market watch video, maybe a gameplay video, you know, and I'll have, well, 2 videos regardless. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.